WPTV.
Hello, my name is Mary Grace Czapram, and I'm chubby. So I have to deal with being chubby all the time. So I work at a warehouse, and I work with a whole bunch of Spanish women and my 5 best friends that I went to high school with. So I'll just be walking around the warehouse sometimes, and these Spanish women, they'll be like, gordita, gordita. And I'm like, okay. So I go home, and I Google it, and it means little fat girl. Like, it's okay to call me fat when I'm being fat or, like, you know, eating a lot or something. But when I'm taping up boxes in the warehouse, it sort of kind of hurts a little bit. So I'm going to tell you about the first time they called me fat. So a whole bunch of the Spanish women, they're from Peru. So they bring their snacks from Peru and stuff like that. And one of the old women, her name is Matilde. And then she was like, hey, you know, you want some of these? They're crackers, and they're perforated into 4s. So I was like, yeah, sure, you know, I love food. Why not? I can't resist. So she gives it to me, and it's me and my other friend who wants some. So I'm like, all right. And I grab it, and 3 of the 4 pieces comes off, and then it's silent. And all the Spanish women look at me, and they're like, gordita. I'm like, it was an accident. I didn't mean to take that. I didn't mean to take that much. It was horrible. And then there's only 1 piece left for my friend. And then, this is what happens. The cracker falls, and then it's just so sad, because that was for my friend. And it was like my fat presence made that cracker fall on the floor. So I'm going to tell you about the last time they called me fat. So me and my friends, we love to match. So we all wore matching jumpsuits. So, you know, since we played softball together, I said, you know, let's all match. It'll be cool. At break, we could all take a picture. So at break, we're in the back, and my friends are like, they're all skinny, right? So I'm like the fattest one. So I'm like, you know, come on, pick me up. And then all of them, they're trying to hold me sideways. I'm like, hold me sideways so I can do the Bob Saget pose, which is this. And all the Spanish women, they're watching, they're like, ¿Qué? What? ¿Cómo estás usted? They're looking at me like, what is this? And then all I hear, it's all silent. Gordita, in unison, all of them. So I'm like, that's it. Put me down. I'm going to show them all what 5 kickboxing classes at Groupon look like. Yeah, they don't like me very much. So, speaking of chubby, I'm going to talk about this time where I had to look for a junior prom dress, which is not a good time. Shopping with me is horrendous. So I go to the mall, and it's me and my little sister, and I find like 20 dresses. And I'm like, you know, one of those dresses I love. So I take all them in there, and I only have like 20 minutes. The mall's gonna close. So I have this dress, and I'm putting it on, and it barely fits over my head. But I'm like, you know, I need to find a dress. So I'm pulling it over my head, and I'm trying to get it on. And then it's like, I come to that point where I'm just like, I have to make a decision. Am I going to try to pull it on even further or try to take it off? But it's ready, you know, I'm already in no man's land. It's already like over here. So I'm over there and I'm pulling it. And that button goes flying. It's like a gunshot. So I'm like, oh man, now it's bad. So I'm pulling it on, and now I'm just trying to call for reinforcements because I still have my jeans on. I didn't get very far with this dress apparently. So I still have my jeans on. I'm trying to call my sister, and I can't get to my phone. So I'm in there jumping around. And I try to, you know, I'm jumping around like this, trying to get like the sleeve of the dress to grab on the hook so I get this dress off. And it's not working. So I'm just scared that one of the assistants are going to come by and be like, hey, you know, do you need help in there? Like, no, just can't breathe. Like, Oprah, Dr. Phil. So I'm in there jumping around. I can't get it off. So sooner or later, I end up getting it off. So it's off, and then I run out of there. I grab my sister. I said, let's go, you know, because it looked like a crime scene in there with one dress, 2 sizes, too small. This is horrible. So I'm running out of there. Thank God I had my sister. You know, I had somebody to, you know, comfort me in that time. So I left, and then I have a lot of cats. It's in the double digits. You know, I may or may have not tried to crowd surf with them, you know. I didn't. I'm just kidding. That's animal abuse. So I have a lot of cats. So my family, they call me the human vacuum because I eat everything in the house, everything. So I found this chili one day, and I have the chili. I'm sitting on the couch eating it, and then this cat comes up to me, and I'm like, his name is Sandy, and I'm like, you know, who are you? You're getting way too close. I'm just trying to eat my chili. So he's like this. He's sticking his paw like really close to me. Next thing I know, his paw is in my chili. Like, you had the audacity to put your paw in my chili. And I had a Samuel L. Jackson moment, and I was like, get your paw out my face. So yeah. And you know what he said? Meow, gordita.